Hey, Lizzo, what's up?
What's up, man? Long time no speak.
I know. I feel like I see you all the time. It's incredible.
Yeah, but we don't get to speak, so this is nice.
This is great. Well, let's get started here. All right. Hey, I'm Jill Riley from the Currents Morning Show, and I'm with a really special guest. She is so close to our hearts in Minneapolis and St. Paul. She's an international superstar. She's a pop culture sensation. She's a Grammy winner. We watched her develop her career here in Minneapolis, St. Paul, and so we're always gonna claim her as a Minnesotan. Lizzo, what's going on?
Oh man, nothing much. It feels really good to, be talking to you and there's something that feels like familiar and home about this conversation. Like riding in my car in Uptown listening to this.
Well, we miss you. You were just back in Minnesota recently for a show at the Treasure Island Amphitheater. What was it like to be back at performing in Minnesota?
I'll tell you. So I hadn't played a show in 2 years because of the pandemic and the lockdown. And I was just like, I'm staying in, I'm staying safe, I'm keeping people safe. And so my first show back was slated to be Bonnaroo. I was supposed to be the first woman to headline Bonnaroo, and it's gotten canceled 2 years in a row. And like we found out after all this rehearsal and we found out days before, and I was like, whoa. And I was like, everything happens for a reason, because now my actual first show back in nearly 2 years is in the state where my solo career began. And so it felt appropriate. It felt like a true homecoming. Like there's no better feeling than, all these people who are there to see you because they believed in you and they feel close to you. So it was so cool. And I hadn't performed Rumors live at all. So that was my first time hearing people like sing Rumors. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's really out. People really know it and they like it. So it was really incredible.
What did it feel like to have that energy coming at you? I mean, I imagine, like you said, it feels incredible. But after not performing for 2 years, I mean, what does that feel like to stand on the stage?
So I was like very nervous. I get nervous before everything. I don't know. I'll just get nervous and start sweating. It doesn't matter what it is. So I had been nervous for weeks. And then we did sound check at Treasure Island. And I don't know what it is about stepping onto stage, but I was on stage and I was like, oh, I know what I'm doing. Like, piece of cake. And so it felt like I was on the playground, again. And I had this like muscle memory and all of these like second nature things that I had forgotten in rehearsal just come back to me. All of this natural instinct. It was really incredible.
Well, Liz, I'm talking with Lizzo here on The Current. So you mentioned that new song, Rumors. That was a big surprise to get a new song from you because, it's been, what, 2 years since the release of
Yeah.
Because I Love You. And really cool to see that you, hooked up with Cardi B for this. So can you
Mhm.
talk about, meeting Cardi B? How did you guys come together? How did you decide to do a song together?
Um, so I met Cardi B. Well, I was a fan of Cardi B for years. I followed her on Instagram like for years and years and years, and I watched, how she, got on Love and Hip Hop, and then she dropped her Gangsta Bitch mixtapes, and I was like, man, she's so cool. She's so funny and she's so smart. She always speaks her mind, and she's always kind of like on the nose, like, and I always respected that about her. And I was like, man, it would be so dope to do a song with her. And then she got signed to Atlantic Records, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, please let me do a song with Cardi. And they were like, chill, not Cardi's team, like my team. They were like, like chill. And then I finally met her, I think for the first time at like one of the Atlantic parties, and they were like, Cardi wants to meet you. I was like, what? Me? And she was so sweet. And ever since then, we've had this relationship where she is and encourages me. She's like a champion for me. And like if I go through something, if I, am on the internet and I'm upset, or if I'm receiving backlash or whatever, I will get like messages from her, and she'd be like, "Hello, Lizzo. I just wanted to let you know that you are talented and you are a musician. You deserve to be here and you've earned so much in your life. Don't let these people bring you down." She's always like, put it in the music, put it in the music. So when I wrote Rumors, I was like, yeah, this is the perfect opportunity to get her on the song, because she's been the person that's been helping me out, and she gets so much about her on the internet. I was like, let's shut it down together.
Yeah, I mean, it seems as entertainers that you've had so much in common, in the way that you are both hilarious. You are both very honest. You both put yourself out there, and you both have been subject to this backlash that is very unnecessary. You both have worked really hard. And so I imagine that you had that kind of kinship. I'm talking with Lizzo. We were just talking about that new song, Rumors, with Cardi B, that we've been playing here on The Current. It's so cool to see you and to talk to you after all of this time. We've just, again, we've been watching you, just like your rise to stardom makes Minnesota so, so proud. And I got to ask, this new single and the fact that it's been 2 years since a record, is this any indication that a new record is possibly on the way?
Oh, absolutely. Like I can't be the type to just drop a single and disappear. Like I have to follow up with more music. And I mean, the thing is I've been writing a lot. I have a lot of songs, hundreds at this point, and I'm still writing. Like I'm going to the studio today, and so I really want to make sure that I'm telling the right story, my story. And I'm also, I realize that my music has a special use in this world. It makes people feel better, and I think especially after the last, I'm gonna say 10 years, we all need to feel better. It's been a wild decade. And these last 2 years have really culminated into some, unimaginable new territory. So I want to make sure I'm honoring that too and respecting that, knowing my place, knowing my lane and staying in it, because I built this lane for myself. So I might as well stay in it and swerve, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all mine. And that's a Houston term. I don't mean swerve out of control. But yeah, I have music coming and I'm very excited about it. There's no like album date, but you can expect it imminently.
I love to hear that. Love seeing your face. Love talking to you on the radio. Lizzo, again, well, we feel like we got a little ownership in you here in Minneapolis and St. Paul, and just congratulations on all your success. It's so fun to see you when you perform on TV and award shows. And, anytime that we see all the success you're having, we're so happy for you here in the Twin Cities. Lizzo, international superstar, she, again, it's been a long 10 years, but, a 10 years where you have really developed this incredible voice, bringing happiness, bringing inspiration to people, and we can't wait to hear the new music. So Lizzo, take care, and let us know when it's time for that new record. Okay.
I will. Thank you so much. It was nice talking to you again.
Nice to talk to you too. You are listening to The Current. We're just talking about that new song Rumors featuring Cardi B. Here's Lizzo on The Current.